I'm going to show you guys how to make this homemade Chipotle bowl. It looks kind of gross right now, but it's really good, trust me. We do it almost like, I do it like 3 or 4 times a week probably. Alright, so here's what you'll need for this meal. We're going to need some jasmine white rice, some black beans. These are the cheapest at the grocery store that I use. Some plain Greek yogurt. Make sure it's not vanilla because that would be gross. We like adding hot sauce. And then some chicken. And that leads us into, we prep our rice and chicken pretty much weekly, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have our rice and chicken already made. So I won't be showing you guys how to do that. And we cooked some black beans last night. So there's no cooking in this episode. It's just all prepped, which actually is like our biggest tip when it comes to meal prepping. We actually don't meal prep our meals, but we meal prep like our major items, like our food prep, I guess. So chicken, rice, black beans, and then we just add it all in a bowl later. The amount of food that you use for your Chipotle bowl is probably going to be different from mine, but I'm going to use a half cup of white rice. And since this is pre-prepped, it's a little sticky. And then I'm going to do 2 ounces of chicken. Sometimes I do more, but that's all I can fit in my macros today. And a helpful tip that I do is I take a pair of like kitchen scissors and I just cut it up so it's smaller. It's not like I'm eating a big chunk of chicken at once. And then that's 2 ounces on the dot. And I'm going to do a half cup of black beans. So that is your, I would say like your main part of the bowl, and then the extra stuff comes later. So I'm going to heat this up for about a minute and then come back and add the other stuff. Okay, so now that it's hot, I'm going to turn on my scale again, and this calls for 170 grams is 1 serving. I'm going to do half of a serving. So I'm going to do 85 grams, which seems like a lot, but the macros for this is like 7 carb and 17 protein for the whole, for like 1 serving. So if I'm doing half of that, it's actually a really good source of protein. So the reason why we use non-fat Greek like plain yogurt is because it tastes kind of like sour cream because it's gross. It just has no flavor. So it reminds us of sour cream and it tastes exactly like it in the bowl. Now we mix it up. And that is it. And we can add, I like adding a little bit of hot sauce, but I'm not a huge spicy person. A few other things you could add are like corn or peppers, like cut up vegetables and onions. We just don't have them right now and we don't eat those a lot, so we won't be adding that today, but you totally can. It'll just make your carbs a little bit higher for this meal.